I'm Shirley Paulson, and I invite you into one of the many conversations I've had with Arthur Dewey, the West Star editor of my book, Illuminating the Secret Revelation of John, Catching the Light. The questions that come up from reading both this ancient text and my book about it are both broad and deep, so we turn the spotlight on one of these many thought-provoking topics. You reminded me about the connection that I see also between Sophia and Jesus, because I think the world tends to find it much easier to think of Jesus being the one who descended to the world and became human-like and went through all the human troubles, but then he's the one who was also the solution.
Yeah.
So in a way, Sophia models that, or either he modeled her or she modeled him, but there's kind of a male-female relationship there too.
In some ways, it strikes me that there's a sort of a holographic aspect to this text. What do I mean by that? Well, every point in a hologram carries everything else. So no matter where you go, that little hole is there. And in some ways, you have the action of Sophia happening ahead of Jesus. And then it's happening after too. So the time-space line is not a straight line going from A to Z. It's bouncing back and forth, because I think we're dealing more with what you talk about in terms of reflection. We keep on reflecting back what is important, and that notion of reflection is really important in your book.
Well, and related to reflection, I think is the word Aeon. Aeon is one of those very confusing words that people just tune out today. They go, what is an Aeon? I think we think of eons as being like time and space far away or something, but eons were very important in this text. And I think one way we might think about an eon is just to think of it as a state of thought, like a way in which you think about something. And the idea of time and space is, to me, way advanced here, because they're thinking in terms of ideas that don't require time and space, whereas so locked into time and space, it's hard for us to even imagine outside of time and space.
Yeah.
So and that goes right into the sort of framework of the whole book, where there appear to be two different creations going on.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're two different creations. I think there's a creation, and then there's another concept of creation. But it doesn't mean that there are two actual creations going on.
Right.
So that might be another kind of eon, or a reflection of a thought, but it's not another creation. Thanks for joining us and thinking about one of these deeper questions with us, as we turned the spotlight on one of the many challenging topics associated with this ancient text. If you haven't read my book yet, Illuminating the Secret Revelation of John, Catching the Light, it's published by Cascade Books and is available from your favorite bookstore or from the website at earlychristiantexts.com/book. And be sure to let me know if you'd like to hear a conversation on some other questions. You can also leave your questions on the website. Again, that's earlychristiantexts.com.